Most people have only seen tornadoes in Hollywood movies, but each year around 65 tornadoes occur in the United States. How are tornadoes formed, and how dangerous can they be? What is the difference between tornadoes, hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones? And why do the most tornadoes occur in this small part of America? A tornado is referred to as a swirling tunnel of clouds that comes down from the sky to the ground. Most of them are weak, but some tornadoes are so powerful that they destroy everything in their path. If you look at the world map, tornadoes are found on all continents except Antarctica. Every year, approximately 2,000 tornadoes are recorded worldwide, with about 1,300 occurring in the United States, making them the most dangerous compared to others. In the US, there's an area that alone generates around 800 tornadoes each year, including Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska. This area is known as Tornado Alley, where the conditions are perfect for tornado formation. Before understanding why Tornado Alley has the most tornadoes, we need to know how tornadoes are formed. Tornadoes normally form during thunderstorms, specifically a type called a supercell. Most tornado images have one common element, the supercell. A supercell typically forms when winds at ground level blow in one direction and winds aloft blow in another. Between these two winds, a wind tunnel is created, causing the air to spin in a circular pattern. Initially, this wind tunnel is horizontal and does not cause damage. However, if it is over an area with evaporating moisture, the air starts to rise and changes the wind tunnel from horizontal to vertical. Once it becomes vertical, the situation changes drastically. It is no longer just a normal thunderstorm but a spinning supercell. The supercell becomes even more terrifying as moisture evaporates from the ground, continuously adding to its size. Since the winds in a supercell are spinning rapidly, the moisture rising from the ground also spins upward, forming what is called a funnel cloud. Many supercells can produce one or more funnel clouds. If the cycle of evaporation doesn't break and the temperature inside the funnel cloud drops significantly, water vapor condenses into water droplets, causing the funnel cloud to touch the ground. Once it touches the ground, it is referred to as a tornado. Inside a tornado, winds can spin at speeds of up to 480 km per hour, capable of lifting and carrying away anything in their path: street lights, signs, trees, and even the roofs of sturdy houses. These winds are so powerful they can lift people and animals and even change the direction of vehicles. As a tornado travels, it carries these objects with it, causing significant destruction. In Tornado Alley, all the conditions for tornado formation are easily met. Warm, humid winds from the Gulf of Mexico travel northward, while cold winds from the Pacific Ocean and the Gulf of California flow over the mountains. This interaction creates a wind tunnel. Because the air from the Gulf of Mexico is warm and moist, it causes the rising water vapor to turn the wind tunnel vertical, making it easier for supercells to form. It's important to note that not every supercell produces a tornado. When a supercell forms, heavy rain or hail often occurs, cooling the rising water vapor and potentially breaking the cycle. However, in Tornado Alley, the fast winds from the west prevent rainfall from falling, allowing the evaporation process to continue. The longer a supercell persists, the higher the chances of funnel clouds and tornadoes forming. Now that we've discussed tornadoes, there's another type of storm called hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones. These are all tropical storms, and there's not much difference between them, only the names vary based on where they occur. If you look at the world map, storms forming in the northwest Pacific Ocean near Japan, South Korea, and the East Russian border are called typhoons. Similarly, storms in the Indian Ocean are called cyclones, and those in the North Atlantic or East Pacific Ocean are called hurricanes. While these three types of storms are similar, tornadoes are quite different. The most significant difference is their size. Hurricanes can astonishingly expand up to 1,600 kilometers, whereas the largest recorded tornadoes have a size of only 2 kilometers. However, in terms of destruction, tornadoes can be equally, if not more, damaging than hurricanes. The most powerful hurricanes, classified as Category 5, can have wind speeds of up to 250 km per hour, while the most powerful tornadoes have been recorded at speeds over 480 km per hour, twice that of a Category 5 hurricane. Another difference is forecasting. Hurricanes can typically be predicted 36 hours in advance, while tornadoes can only be forecasted about 13 minutes before they strike. This is why tornadoes tend to strike unexpectedly. For example, on the evening of May 3, 1999, a tornado suddenly struck Oklahoma City. It initially was rated as a Category 4 tornado but gradually intensified to a Category 5. After wreaking havoc for 85 minutes, it caused about $1 billion in damages and took 36 lives. This tornado is remembered as the Bridge Creek Moore tornado and was the most significant recorded tornado in history. On that day, while the largest tornado struck Oklahoma, a total of 71 tornadoes hit different locations across 5 states in Tornado Alley. In another incident, on November 25, 2018, tourists near Koh Lipe Island in Thailand witnessed not one, but 4 tornadoes touching down simultaneously in the sea. While tornadoes over water are generally less powerful, they can still easily overturn boats and cause destruction. It's clear that no one can stop these storms, but the damage they cause can be minimized. Meteorological departments monitor storms forming over